Well, good morning, my dear friends. Happy Friday to all of you if you're watching this on Friday, and if you're not, thank you for watching my older stuff. I appreciate it. Cheers to you either way. For me, it's Friday. It's +1. Feels like -1 or 2, I can't remember. But it's mild. It's pretty. The birds are singing. And the magpies are squeaking, and the water is flowing. Look at this video here. That's my corner, just there. Last night walking home. And speaking of yesterday, why don't we take you over to Gord, and then I have a question for you, so stay tuned. Sure, throw it over to the hippie. How y'all doing? It's Gord on Thursday, and it's absolutely beautiful out. And if you look at yesterday's video, you'll see that the forecast, which I called kind of crazy, up and down was for 2 to 4 degrees. If you look now, it's +9. It was +10 just as I was walking Pasha's. Just starting to cool. It's supper time. So the sun's just starting to set. It's windy. Everything is melting. And it's absolutely gorgeous. So friends, back to Friday Hippie. And I hope your day is well. I have a feeling he's going to be talking about something purple. Peace and cheers. Love and harmony. What's my question? My question is, do you all want to see a go live tonight with my Granddaddy Purple? I got it last night. I didn't want this morning's video to be age restricted, so I'm not doing anything about it right now. Plus, I didn't want to go live with an indica. I'll explain it more if I go live, but I just had the world's my best sleep in a very, very long time, and that's because Gordy medicated on his Granddaddy Purple last night. I want to share it with you, and I am for sure doing a full hippie strain review of Granddaddy Purple. That'll be a full one with the squishing of the rosin, with the up-close macros of the plant itself, and the full description. If I go live tonight, if I get a whole bunch of thumbs up, folks, thumbs up, give me a whole bunch. If I get them right away, early on, I will schedule a go live tonight, and after Pasha goes home to his mom, I'll hook up the camera and we will sit and look at the plant as good as we can. You know, we'll have some up closes. We'll share it, because sharing is caring. And we'll discuss it more. You can ask questions about it. It's this grower's, my friends, first time growing Granddaddy Purple. Did an absolutely excellent job. So if you're watching, Byron and Erica, thank you. The hippie loves you. So what's going on today? Like I say, live tonight. I really don't have plans today. I plan to edit this video, relax in the morning, watch a few of my own videos. I am watching a really silly new Netflix show called Medical Police. If you haven't seen it, it's worth checking. It has no basis in reality, and if you can get over that, you're really going to enjoy the humor. And that's what I'm all about, humor. Also, I want to say something. Well, Not sure if you hear that, but the geese right overhead. I wanted to share something that I realized quite a while ago. You see, all the time, working, growing up, all the way until I got hurt. And even before I got hurt, because I was already hurting. It's just I had a mental breakdown which exacerbated my physical a decade ago. But up to a decade ago, it didn't matter how I felt. If somebody said, "Hey, Gord, how are you?" I always replied, "Fantastic, fabulous, absolutely incredible." Something like that. Something far to the edge of how I was feeling. Something positive always. And it always gave me such good, positive vibes. I was able to push even hard days into the good day section. I stopped doing it, and I don't know why. So now I'm trying to redo my brain and get me back into that habit of how's the hippie? I am bloody fantastic, my friends. It's all about attitude. I have talked about fake it till you make it, and excuse me, there is an awful lot to it. Yes, you have to acknowledge your woes and your troubles, but you don't need to dwell on them, and you don't need to share them with everybody around you every time you see them. Once in a while, they just want to hear you're fantastic. You know what? Like there's 3 or 4 people I say good morning to every morning. And very often they say, "How are you?" And I say, "I'm getting through. Today's probably a good one," that kind of thing. Because I haven't had time to really decide how I am. But how am I? Yeah, fantastic. That's what I gotta say, because imagine that on the other side. You read, "Oh, Dad's fantastic," or "My friend Gordy is fantastic." Yay. Let's maybe make my day that way too. Or maybe, "Oh, wow, now all of a sudden I feel fantastic." It's really, really all in the attitude. Because there's so little you can do to change the current state, except for the state of your own mind. Friends, I'm running out of little known facts. This latest list has a whole bunch from the beginning list that I started this whole series with. So if any of you got some links to some really cool listings of neat, interesting things to share with people so I can continue this section of the hippies repertoire. And speaking of, yeah, I'm still going to get them for you. Somehow, some way. Who knows? My friends, octopuses, and before we go any further, it is not octopi. Let's read this. Octopuses is the right word. I had no idea. So there's a little known fact inside a little known fact, because the moment I read this sentence I had to look it up and say, isn't it octopi? No, because octopus is a Greek word, and the plural for Greek is octopuses. If it were a Latin word, the plural for octopus would be octopi. It's not a Latin word. Anyways, back to it, Gord. Octopuses and squids have beaks. The beak is made of keratin. It is the same material as a bird's beak, and our fingernails are made of the same thing. That is really interesting how the system, nature, has used the same thing for so many different uses. And an estimated 50% of all the gold ever mined on Earth came from one single plateau in South Africa, Witwatersrand. Witwatersrand. 50% of the world's gold. And speaking of percentages, 75% of the world's diet is produced from only 12 plants and 5 different animals. 3/4 of what the whole world eats from 5 animals and 12 plants. And there we go. Peace and cheers. Love and harmony. Catch you on the other side. Peace.